I'm going to make another video back to back. Why? Because I have so much wisdom to drop on y'all. Whatever you why your world is yours, the growth does not stop. The main purpose of everything is not simply to increase the activity level and do more. No, no, no. Whatever you why your world is yours, I teach my clients, I teach the disciples, I teach the students to live for results, evolution, and growth, measurable progress in a prosperous direction, the decrease of limitation and the increase of unlimitation, aka liberty, range of freedom. Whatever you why your world is yours. Listen, they want me to be back in the cold. I see so many people, they're attached to the sensationalism and the pain saga, right? But y'all fail to recognize that every step of the way, from the first day where, pardon me for not knowing your name in the moment, but there was this beautiful young lady who was in Fort Greene Park when I was working out and who put the camera on me for the first time. From that first day, we were just kicking wisdom and getting healthy and getting right and healing our soul, to the times we was in Lincoln Terrace Park putting in work with the Rips, to the snowy winters and the blizzards, to the motherfucking skybox. I've been dropping nothing but concise wisdom and giving y'all the mindset. The purpose wasn't just to stay in the snow and be all the 400 push-ups, those 3 years in the blizzard, February, 400 push-ups a day on top of the program, still never missing, still showing y'all every day that I'm going to show up and become more, because I really don't give a fuck to be less. Right. All of that, I'm dropping y'all wisdom. The point isn't to stay in that pain saga. So many of y'all are addicted to sensationalism. So many of y'all are addicted to simply low-key, I'll call it the pain saga, but even deeper, some of y'all are addicted to black pain. Y'all normalize the black pain. And I made a video about this, and I'll put it right here. See that? Exactly. And see the date on it. Remember that. I call the future because some of us are living in a whole different relationship to existence. And we're not living for the moment, although we are living in the moment, but we're not living for the moment, we're living for the future. So I teach all of my students to have that vision because I was taught by my master teacher, most recent, to have that long view. Motherfuckers got that long view. Anybody who has any anime knowledge got that Madara Uchiha vibe, got that long view. When you know what's up, you know what's up. My thing is, they still want me to wear that flight jacket that had the hole in it, even though I was wearing it. You know what I'm saying? Still with the swag. You know what I'm saying? Walk in, the presence speaks for itself. You try to look at the pocket, but you can't demerit the energy, right? Energy over material any day. I remember when I ain't even have that much bread. They rather you stay in that saga, in the park saga. But nah, I wasn't taught that way. I already knew from before I would even stepped to the individual I studied under that I wanted it all. Not greedily so, but I wanted to have the fullest experience. I remember I was talking to 𝙀𝘽𝙊𝙊𝙆𝙎, legend named 𝙀𝘽𝙊. If you know him, he's either in Fort Greene Park sometimes he's over by LG. I'm going to just say that. I don't want to get a drop on certain people, but I'm talking to my OG 𝙀𝘽𝙊 at the time. First few days in the park. He's like, some people do this for mental health. Some people do this to look good for others. Some people do this for meditation. Some people do this for the money. And I replied, before I replied, he said this: you got to know what you do it for, homie. And I replied, what if I want it all? There's nothing wrong with wanting the fullest experience out of life. So many people are going to try to impose some reality where you can't look good because you want to look good. Oh, that's too superficial. No, it's not. I'd rather look good than look bad, because looking good is a reflection of the conduct that's invisible. So really, it's a matter of attaching the value to the conduct, as I've been saying the whole entire journey, right? When you understand that you are a reflection of your conduct, all the invisible conduct that is not in the present, but everything that you've been is a reflection of everything you are. Everything you are is a reflection of everything you've been. So I'm definitely going to look like I've been on point, right? I don't give a fuck about none of this. These women, the sexual appeal. Yeah, and on top of that, evolution. We are still biological organisms. I'm definitely going to be attractive, one of the most attractive. Why? Because when you look at me, you see that I have intelligence and I have an ethic of work, a work ethic, which my body displays for me without having to speak. So many of y'all try to use words to reason your way or rationalize your way into acceptance. Others simply conduct themselves in such a superior way in congruence with the universe that it always speaks for itself. Energy before material. As I was speaking with 𝙀𝐽𝐽𝙊, want it all. Want the money. Why? I don't believe being broke is noble in any sense. Had a young homie run into me the other day in the city. He stopped me. He said, man, I like how you dress. I said, what's your name? What do you do? He says, I got my own clothing label. Something like that. He's like, I just dropped out of high school. I'm 18. I just dropped out of high school. I'm like, that's not the most noble thing to say, you know? I'm not knocking pursuing your dreams, but don't drop out of high school just to say you dropped out of high school to chase your dreams. Get your education, little homie. Understand that you need to know what you need to know, but seek experience primarily, and you'll grow. I don't believe in being poor simply because it sounds nice to other people. I'm not trying to be liked by nobody. I need to respect myself, and I need to be valuable to myself, and I need to be valuable for other people. And being broke is a byproduct of, one, not being valuable to other people, and especially just then it makes you not valuable to anyone. You have no resources. I want to have resources. Right. Yeah. Anyway, they rather me, it seems, because, you know, we just test it out. We drop a video. They probably didn't even know that was there. That shit gets 1,000 and something likes. Why? Because it's extreme and it's sensational. I don't conform to sensationalism. It's very easy to manipulate the masses, but I'm not seeking to manipulate the masses to stimulate and rise their sensational passions and get a rise out of people. No, I'm here to be an instrumental factor in people's personal development and spiritual existential elevation and evolution. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm doing. I'll never change my energy simply to conform and extract more from others. Nah. This energy right here is very rare, and only the very rare can even connect. So we're not accommodating or catering to any other energy. We're being ourselves, and we'll attract exactly what we need. And when you live in prosperity and you don't live in scarcity, you dive fully into your energy, as I did, and your life elevates. Whatever you are, your world is yours. I love y'all, but I find it very weird that people prefer us to still be broke. That's why I started buying fly shit. That's why I started, using my money to up my appeal to myself. Because what? We earned it. Ain't nothing was handed to us. We gave everyone who sought the instructions. Did they have the conduct? Were they looking for an easy way out? I don't know. Shouts out to my brother Mike Shields, Twomp Team, Shine, you know what I'm saying? Shine Season, you know what I'm saying? Shine Craft, you know what I'm saying? Shine Lords. Because he pulled up and within 60 days, 38 days, showed demonstrated evidence of supreme conduct. 60 days, look like he doubled up. 70 days, motherfuckers think he juicing. No, he came in, he executed the program, he didn't deviate, he stepped into his superior conduct. And that's the type of things we're proud of. We're not here just to pat each other on the back and, give a fuck about none of that. You have to be valuable to yourself. And when you step into this program, when you step into this family, when you step into this community, when you step into this discipleship, when you step into this brotherhood, this humanhood, you know, because there's women on the team, you're going to recognize even people like Mark. Mark is a silent motherfucking champion. We really not about none of the bullshit. Some of us just sit back, relax, pull up and realize superior conduct is the only answer. And as we continue to grow and continue to glow and continue to shine and continue to rise, you're going to question, why is it that so many of them are still in the park and some of us just continuously evolve? Mindset, homie. Lack of arrogance in us, full of arrogance in the others. Consider the vibrations raised. Vanity is what consumes the ignorance, as they don't even know or aren't ready to recognize that in a world of light, that they are continuously untouched because they live in their own shroud of vanity. The most humble people are the most progressive people. People who realize that they're wrong and seek to correct themselves. Those who really think that they're right, even though they're incorrect, you're always going to remain incorrect. The universe doesn't give a fuck if you decide to align yourself with its will, but align yourself with the laws of the universe. Correct your conduct and conduct yourself along the lines of the universe, and you will be blessed. Consider the vibrations raised. Shit. You know? Shouts out to Vinny's. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't really trying to get caught up in no other shit. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna be sober. We gonna be enlightened. We gonna be fit. And we gonna be rich. And we gonna cash out on what the fuck we cash out on. I don't drive. So, I don't really have cars in my consciousness. But let's say you do see me with a Lambo. Let's say you do see me in another crib, in another situation. When you have self-mastery, you have the power of true manifestation. Consider the vibrations raised. Listen, you could be with them others, lesser by choice, unintelligent, or you could step up and do one thing, rise to superior conduct. I'm giving you the clearest path. I'm not giving you the most effortless path, but I'm giving you the most cost-effective in the universe. There's a difference. If you stayed in the video this long, you just got a gem. Most people in this universe are looking for effortless ways of achieving their desired ends. They're looking to reduce the amount of effort they give to the universe. So they're trying to cheat, and they're being cheap with their will and their energy and their effort. The true enlightened are those who simply realize it's not about the amount of effort. We don't give a fuck. We'll pay what it costs. The only thing we're concerned about is cost effectiveness, efficiency. I'll give out 1,000,000 joules of effort, 1,000,000, whatever effort, as long as I know that it's the most cost effective. People are trying to reduce their effort, not try to be cost effective. They're just being cheap with their energy, their soul, their will with the universe. They're trying to cheat the universe, get more than what they're willing to give. And their systems are flawed. So it's the least cost effective because they lose time, they lose energy, they lose money, they never acquire their desired ends. I can go on forever. Consider the vibrations raised, superior instructions, superior conduct. This next phase, alhamdulillah, is going to be one of the most beautiful. I thank y'all all for rocking with me. And like I say all the time, we just getting started. Consider the vibrations raised.